Kelly, come in, baby.
Clay.
What's up, baby?
Hey, this is a good time to call in. Part of the demise for the NBA. Let's not forget the so-called face of the league. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even want to touch that. I mean, there's just so much to talk about. Yeah, but
I had to because I was promising at least a LeBron report.
All right, give us the LeBron report. LeBron.
Oh yeah, let's just go over the stuff that he pulled over All-Star Weekend. All week I listened to people just give it to this guy. Even Shannon Sharp, who was a big LeBron James fan, was disappointed.
What did he do? Tell us what he did, Kelly.
He first, him being the me first kind of guy, 2 hours before the All-Star game, he backs out with an injury.
Oh. What's wrong with the king now?
Yeah, and people said, well, he was hurt. He knew he knew about this injury long before the All-Star game. 2 hours. The man, and the easiest thing for him to do to get out of that, he could have just suited up, went to warm up, play a minute, and then sat down. In fact, the man showed up in plain clothes. He couldn't even put the uniform on. He couldn't take pictures.
He showed up in plain clothes, right? Just run.
Yeah.
I don't care about you guys. I don't care about those.
Yeah. With the hat backwards. Me personally, I think when you reach a certain age, you can't turn the baseball cap.
You would think that he would have that. He would know that by now. When you're 40, I mean, yeah. When you're over 35, you got to put it forward now.
Exactly. And not only this, and then how it affects other players. So, for example, DeMontis Sabonis, Norman Powell. I think they were up next to take his slot had he notified the NBA with enough time.
Right.
So, and what this does is put yourselves in those players' shoes. Say like Norman Powell. I mean, this is a guy who's not going to be leading any NBA team to any titles anytime soon.
Right.
So this is like the high point of his career. Not to mention that the possible prize money that he could have gotten.
Could have got extra money on top of that.
Yeah. And it's something that's probably been more important to him is think about like his house, his man cave. It's not going to have that All-Star jersey framed with his name on it because of a selfish player.
Yes.
Yeah, because of a selfish player who's probably got 19 of them hanging up in his house, or not even hanging up. Probably in the laundry room.
I got to ask you this question. We heard it was the ankle, but what do you think the real reason was that he did not play?
And that's one of those things. It's probably on the shelf. It's probably buried in the vault with why they did that dumb trade. In time, I think it may come out because if you look at it, ankle, in the next two games he played.
Mm-hmm.
He played in the next regular two-season game. He scored like 40 points the other night.
Yeah.
And he put in big minutes. I said, all right, so where was this ankle injury you're talking about? And the timing of it all.
Well,
I think something happened.
I heard that they weren't going to let Bronny suit up and play in the game or be around some what is it, future stars or something that he wanted Bronny to be part of that they didn't elect him for, and just because of that, I'm sitting out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, you got me on that one, man. I'm sold on that one too. But what I'll do is me as your Roman LeBron James reporter, I'll be on that next week and see what I can dig up.
See what you can dig up on LeBron. Yeah. And that's why I say the NHL is primed to leapfrog these guys.
Yeah, because this guy's supposed to be a face of the league, and
right.
this is how you lead it, and this is the attitude you set.
The attitude, the attitude of entitlement, the attitude of listen, I'm going to do what I want. Pay me my money and shut up.
Right.
I don't care what you guys think. I don't care what you say. Give me some money, and I'm still going to do whatever I want. I owe nothing to nobody, no kids, nobody.
Yeah. And some believe this all started back when he declined to participate in the dunk contest.
No, he was just a chicken then. He was scared to get shown up. He didn't. If he blew something, and he didn't come through, which we've known him to do. Okay, he wouldn't have known how to live it down. He was not going to put himself in that position.
Yeah, but in one All-Star game during warm-ups, he was putting on a dunk. He was putting on a show.
Oh yeah. But that's all. That's all. As long as he's not in competition, even though we all know the NBA would have slighted the rules so that he could have won, he still did not want to take that risk. That he messed it up. So LeBron is what he is, what he always has been. What we saw in Cleveland. And the guy that Ray Allen had to pull out the fire in Miami, and Mario Chalmers had to pull out the fire in Miami also. And Anthony Davis had to save in L.A.
His latest victim, Anthony Davis.
When he's done with you, he's done. When he's done with you, he's going to knife you in the back, quick, fast, in a hurry, and say, "It wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't know. Why are you looking at me? I know my team represents you, Anthony, but believe me, we knew nothing about this."
Yeah. So the NBA is going to continue to go down that downward spiral. If they allow, this guy, because right now, I'm just going to say the last thing. I'm just going to say this. What you're going to see out of LeBron James, he's going to do everything right from this point on. Any stat he could throw up there to help that argument. Like he got another 40-point game over 40. Big deal.
I wish our friend James would call in and try to rebut this. That he's a stat man.
And I was just about to say, I spoke to him earlier this week, and of course, he's on the defeat, finding some way of defending the action.
You know what? It's bad, but you will find that they will, no matter how low these people go, they will find a way to defend them because their ego's tied up in them. I mean, if these people are really bad people, then they've been bad people all along for defending them. So they can never get off the wagon. They're stuck on it for as long as these people want to take them for that ride. They're going to be stuck on that wagon. And it's a shame because LeBron James he's just, he is what he is. He's a faker. I mean, gosh, don't get close to the guy. He's going to fall down. They will give you a foul for breathing on him too hard. If you happen to get in his way and he runs you over, they will give you a foul for that. So the NBA's propping him up. And you will still find people who will support this type of behavior. I can't do it. You can't do it. We have too much integrity.
I think the NBA should make history right now and just fire the first NBA player.
Who would it be? It would be some guy that we already know that it would be some guy that's not complying with their culture shift that they're trying to pull. That'll be the guy they fire. It won't be a guy who deserves it. But what do you think of the Jimmy Butler deal? I mean, that whole
the Jimmy Butler deal. Well, here's what's going to happen with the Jimmy Butler deal. They're gonna they're riding the high. They're riding the wave right now. It's gonna be good, and they could ride this wave into the playoffs where they're gonna probably make a good run at it. But the problem is next season, where it comes a full season, is where it's gonna really show its true colors. Jimmy Butler, as it goes over and that the season, it's a longer season. And he's just going to wear and tear and become the old Jimmy Butler of old.
He's going to be hurt.
Yeah. That's right. An injury is going to come down. He'll be at least lose a quarter of the season, and then Golden State to be worse off now where they are now. But right now, it's they're riding at the hot Jimmy hand, who's going to come out and ball out. And I think they're going to be something to watch right now. But like I said, it's a wave that they're going to run into the playoffs, and I think they can make some noise in the playoffs for now. So it's good for now. But that Jimmy Butler window is very short.
Yeah,
so Golden State enjoy it while he can.
It won't be long before he explodes on him. And I can't wait to see this happen. But I got to let you go. It's time for us to get into another commercial here. Call in next week with your LeBron report. What is this LeBron report? But might as well call it the LeBron report, whatever. Right? But it's going to be full of baloney anyway, with anything to do with him.
Exactly.
But call in with that.
Celtics.
Go Celtics. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Thanks for calling, Kelly.
All right. I'll talk to you later.